Oh my god. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh my god. Right. So, what are we doing in this stream? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing in this stream. Give me a bloody chance. All right. So we're opening up Unity Hub, just like every other stream on this, I think. Anyway, um, welcome. In the stream, we're going to be doing a little bit. I'm hoping to try and get scene changing working so I can maybe then start an actual gameplay. I still don't fully know how it even all works, but whatever. I'm just going to have to try some stuff. I think I kind of know how to change the scenes. I now just need to make it work. I'm going to have to, like, now I think what I'm doing is figuring out some of how I'm basically going to get the scene changing to work. So I've set off all like the animations. Hello, Irons. Hello. So I've set up like an animation now. So whenever you change scene, it will be like you're putting the headset on, and then when like you are in like the new one, it kind of just fades in. I might change it, so I might add like a couple different ones. So because technically, if you're in the simulation, you want it to be like you're taking it off, not just putting it on again. I don't know. It makes sense in my mind. So I'm gonna need to create a couple others, but I mean it takes like 2 seconds to create an animation. It doesn't take that long. And then I'm basically just gonna have to make some stuff. So basically at the retro data system, so this thingy, yeah, this thingy, you can basically select it. So I'm gonna need to make it so when you insert the plug, it then selects this RDS, and then maybe I need to go into here and then also like use the screen or something, interact with it, select whatever game I'm going to do. I mean, I think I'm going just with Pac-Man for now. So I'm kind of going down like this. The first one is going to be like the OG kind of arcade thing, because I think that was when Pac-Man came out first. I don't really know. You're playing a Pac-Man on that. We're not on this per se, but it's going to be what like you select it in and then all of that. But of course, I've got all of this. I don't think I've done a lot since last stream. It doesn't feel like I have, but either way, I've got this little like stand here, complete, and I think it looks pretty cool. And I've also got this like VR headset that I made. By the way, both of these I made. I'm really quite happy with the VR. I think that looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Even put the little company logo on the back, which looks kind of neat. I feel like it looks like it's meant for like a giant's head. Like it looks really big. And I also don't know if I quite like the color of the straps. They look kind of bright for me. Pretty flathead. Yeah. Yeah. But it's good enough. It's like all I'm gonna do is like for the actual in the game, like whenever you go there, it's just gonna be wait, which one? It's just gonna be like you press E or something because it's probably just gonna be single player anyway. You'll go up to it, and then it'll just be like that disappears, and then an animation plays where it's like it's just a black thing just coming down, almost like you're putting it on. So that's basically what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm also gonna do then is to like select one of these. So let's say if it was multiplayer, obviously I'd have to like have people like select one of these and then maybe it like locks your position. Pac-Man, basically, yeah, Pac-Man in VR, but on a regular screen. um, but yeah, I'm thinking that like, yeah, like when you interact with this or whatever, you basically then just get set to a certain position, locked there, so you can't move. You can maybe look around, um, and then once everyone else readies up, then it just takes you straight into the game. I think that's probably going to be the best choice. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so I mean, at the moment, like this is just like the scene. This is like the animation for like entering a scene. So it just opens up like that, which I think when I go in, it should. Why can I not hear anything? Oh. I somehow muted my audio on my PC. Interesting. Anyway, let me do that. How did I do that? Okay. But what I am gonna have to do is turn that off. Display capture. Okay. So yeah, that should be fine. So yeah, what was I doing? I think I was opening a script in college. So yeah. So now I've got the RDS controller that I'm going to start working on. So I think what I want to do, the first thing I want to do, is when you put this plug into the socket, it's then going to run a method in here. So public socket input, I guess. Whoops, I can't type. And then I'll just make that run. I still don't really know how I'm gonna do it. Because so like this, for example, yeah, like it don't really work. But I think when RDS single socket, so when I shoot, no, I'll select something else. Area deposit. There we go. Very weird way that you have the really. How do you do it? Do you do it like this? Oh, I can't do that. Do you do it like that? Wait, I can't even. Hello? Yeah. Oh, really? I don't like it. I've always done that because then, like, once I put the brackets, once I put the brackets there, I can then just hold shift and enter and it just does it. I mean, I know you can, like, I swear there's another way to do it, isn't there? Oh, well, oh, hold on. How do you do it? See, even then, like, if I do that, if I put that first one there, so, like, if I do space, do that, and I do enter, it just puts it all there. I'm assuming it's something I could change, but I've always liked doing it like this. It just makes sense, you know? You just have these, like, together, so you don't get confused where, like, the line is. Visual Studio being bad? I don't know. I've always preferred it that way. And also, like, it starts like this as well, doesn't it? Or again, if you change it, does it change how this looks? I don't know. That's just how I've always done it. But yeah, look. So what I'm doing here, so in the like deposit thing, when you like deposit this in, I'm assuming that is on interactable clamp. So when the plug gets plugged in, I'm assuming this runs. I don't know if 100%, but I'm assuming. But it could also be this. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm probably going to use this anyway on trigger enter exit because it just kind of makes sense. Like, that's going to run whenever the plug goes inside this collider. But whenever it goes inside the collider, it also just instantly puts the plug in. So it kind of just makes sense, really. It doesn't change if I do that. So yeah, I'm just going to use that. And then it will be Game Manager, I think. Wait, was I doing Game Manager? I don't think I even have it on anything yet. Oh, no, it's going to be on the RDS controller. Right. I think. Did I literally put it on here? Oh, yeah, I haven't put it anyway yet. Never mind. So, oh, yeah, because what I will need to do is... I still don't... Why is that not, like, highlighted like everything else? What? Okay. That's kind of weird. So I'm going to need to put this script on every single RDS. Should I do that? Or should I instead... I could do it a different way, to be fair. Well... maybe not. I don't know. Because see, the thing is, I need to know if it's plugged in, but then I also need to know the game. So I feel like I should just have all of that in the RDS controller, and I'll have that talk to like the core. I think that's going to be the best way. Still. Anyway, let me put some tunes on in it. What should we go with? You said about, what did you say about last time, Lance? Actually forgotten. I got all the bloody songs I searched up. Oh yeah, lo-fi. W. Okay. Pardon, what is this? No, bloody hell. Okay. So whenever socket input is called, what do I want it to do? I want it to set plugged in to true, for starters. And then I guess maybe I'll just make socket output as well. See, look, it does that. Why does it do that? I don't know. Because then if I do that, then I can't... Like, what? You get me? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Plugged in... What? Okay, whatever. I'll just do that. That should be, like, good enough. Because at least then for every RDS, it's going to be... Because... Yo, come on. Because then... Yeah, I suppose the only... Oh... Wait, because, yeah, which is this? Is that on the... Yeah, it's on the area deposit. So I could do that, and I could do, like... Oh, I don't know. Nah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Wait, I should probably just set it now. Oh, I don't know what the RDS is. Alright, no, screw it. I'm putting it on here. Screw it. I'm just going to do it. I'm a yapping, but whatever. Plugged in. Okay, cool. So then I can go RDS on here and here. And then I can just do this. Socket input. Socket output. Boom. And that's all set up. So whenever that gets put in, it should change it. I'm just going to double check. Just so, like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Knowing me, I still am. Now the collisions are still a bit buggy. Like, this doesn't work properly. So, like, the doors all work fine. They also close on their own. So I'm basically just going to make it so, like, you can probably interact, but I'm going to get rid of this text. Because unless one of the asset developers get back to me with a fix, I think I'm just going to forget about it. Because it takes too much time for me to look into. But I think it works kind of cool. How they just kind of fling open when you, like, walk into them. So I'm going to go with that. Now, yeah, the plug is a little bit buggy as well, but it's fine. So, asset developer. Yeah, like I've got these assets from developers, like the door and all. The plug I made. I don't know if I've said that. I think the plug looks pretty cool. Most of the unique stuff I've made. So anyway, so we're looking. Yeah, so we're looking just down here. If this changes to plugged in, then that's good. Ooh. Okay, so it flicked on and back off. Which is not ideal. So why is that happening? So it just instantly happens. Why? Yeah. Can you turn that? Yeah, no worries. Okay. I thought it was a bit loud for me, but no, that's fine. Maybe that was just one in particular that was quite loud. So I swear I usually haven't even, like, well, louder than this. Is that good though? See, I don't know. See, this is, it's still in the collider. Maybe let me, like, just remove that and see what happens. I could do a bit of trial and error, technically. Yeah, I split down. If it goes louder again, I'm going to crash out. Okay, so... Hold on. RDS. Okay, so that works properly. And if I disable it and pull it back out, that doesn't trigger again, but it does when I put it back in. Okay, nice. If I now... Can I undo? 9. RDS. Controller, output. Let me remove that one for a minute. So now... Hold on. Whenever I pull this out, it should deactivate. Okay, it didn't work. It just instantly happens whenever I pull it out. Or, sorry, put it in. What? I feel like that's just a bug with the thing, though. I don't know if I can do anything about that. That's really annoying. Very scary whenever... I know, right? I don't know if I can do much about that. I suppose the only other thing I can do... I don't know, actually. Hold on. Let me do this. Input. And let me take these two off and just see what that does. Because I don't even know what interactable clamp means. So, I guess I'll try it and find out. This is definitely why, like, in the future, it's definitely something I should just do myself. Wait. Okay, so it's off. And... Okay, it goes on. It doesn't go back off. But that's progress. So... I'm assuming that's just, though, when it clamps. How do I make this work? Why is there not like an unclamp? That would be so useful. Let me do RDS and just try this. I doubt it'll work, but who knows? Maybe that is just fix. I doubt it though. It's kind of annoying I have to run back there every time. Okay, RDS. And it goes on and off straight away. Okay, I think that's something to do. There's no way I can be this stupid. Like, okay, maybe let me instead have a look at the plug. So, it's going to be kind of annoying. But it's like whenever I interact with it then, because it's only going to be for the RDSs, if I instead just do this, RDS controller output, I think that's all I'm going to be able to do. But if I test it, that should work. Okay, so we have the RDS over there on the right. Whenever I pick it up, it should stay off. It does. Whenever I plug it in, it goes on. When I pick it up, it goes off. Okay. So I've kind of fixed the issue. Oh, wait, what? Okay. So I mean, I fixed the issue basically. Like, it does work. It's just not like exactly like how I'd want it to go. And now I'd have to do that for every single one of the plug. It's not just on the IDS, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay, so that works. So that sets the RDS thingy to on. What else do I want to do for the RDS? So I think when it goes on, I basically need to then give power to this, so this displays something. So with the screen, I'm then going to add a UI canvas. Monitor screen. Whoops and whoops. Okay. I still don't really know if that's like the best thing, but I think it is. Okay, and then I'm gonna make sure it's world space. Okay, I don't even need to do all that. That's fine. So now I can just go. Maybe let me just put some text like right in the middle. So hello world, I guess. I don't know. So now I need to 0 this. Isn't there like a way? Can I just like reset? Oh, aha! I'm a genius. Okay, and then we need to size that down a bit, quite a bit. Wow, am I gonna have to do even more? Oh, that's the wrong way around as well. It's fine, I can rotate that. Interesting. Why does it go off? What? Why is the canvas a square? Oh, is that because I oh, that's because I redid it right. 0.1. But damn, it's a small canvas. 0.08. Wait, why don't I just... Huh. How small it is. 1920 by 1080. And then I can size it down from there. I mean, it's still going to be small, but you know. Oh my god. Look how small it's going to be. I need it even smaller. Wait, maybe 720 by... Wait, what's 720p? Shit, I did it the wrong way around, didn't I? 720p. Oh, 1280. Right. Okay, we got proper low res. Oh my god, and it's still too big. What? 0.56. Yeah. It's still a bit too big, I'm not gonna lie. But... if I at least put it in there, maybe then I just don't really care about it. Like, it's good enough. It's in there. It is in there. What is this? Oh. That's great. Yeah. 0.01. Okay, so. Okay, so we've got hello world. But what else? So what do I need to add, actually? See, the main annoying thing with this is partly going to be the interaction, because I really don't want to have to interact with it. But I'm going to have to. But then it's like, how do I use the interactions? Like, do you get me? W. Undertale shop, apparently. I didn't even know this is an Undertale song, bro. I hear this all the time. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. It just says Undertale shop as the title. So yeah, what do I even do? Irons, what do you think the best plan of action is? You should code? Well, yeah, obviously. But, like, what do I code? Because... You get me? It's just how should I interact with this? Bro, what is this? Go away. You need MCQ? What? Oh, wait, that's... Oh, it's still cold. I'll feed the cockroaches. I'll feed my cockroaches later. Multiple choice question. Oh, okay. So... Sheesh, I don't even know. I don't even have a multiple choice for you, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, what did I do? So, like, what I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. So in like my in the previous group game that I did, I don't think I did it on, maybe I did it on stream, I can't remember. But it basically kind of zoomed the camera in, and then you were able to click on the screen. I don't know if I want to do that again. Make a menu thingy on the screen with the text blob you just added. Yeah. But it's like, how should you interact with it? Do you think it should be almost like a computer screen? So just pretend like your monitor is that, and then you can like almost move it around like it's a mouse? Yeah. Or, yeah. Or like, do I make it instead almost like a keyboard thingy? So maybe like you use either a WSD or maybe arrow keys or something to like select something, because it's only going to be like a few selections really. I suppose like, well, I wanted to make it a bit more in depth, but I think for this I'm literally just going to have like, you're able to select a game and then that's it. Like I don't really know how I'm going to do it. Like, hold on, let me have a look at arcade machines. Retro, arcade machine, game select. Because see, the thing is though, it's just one game always though, isn't it? You can't really select a game. Oh yeah, joystick, isn't it? Joystick and a button. So I suppose if I wanted to be like realistic to that, I'd use that. But then it's like, oh, consoles do it. I don't know anymore. Do I even do that, or do I just do it differently? Hold on, because I'm fairly sure I also had ideas of how I want it to look, if I'm correct. Well, let me have a wee look up here, yeah? So, RDS, do I have any here? No. Aha. Oh, menus. Yes, this is it. But, hello? Okay. Yeah, so this... Okay, this is what I was thinking. So, what was this even for? Okay, I can't remember. Were these PS1 maybe? No. Or, no, were they arcade? I think they might have been arcade. They look like arcade. Okay, but this is kind of the thing I was thinking of originally. So maybe I do something similar to this. Where's Pac-Man? Is Pac-Man on here? No, only Super Mario. Jeez, maybe this isn't... What even is this? No, there's no way this could be, It's got Donkey Kong though. Okay, I'm actually tripping. So what if instead I just have like the title? Whoops. So I make this say... I don't know, retro arcade? I don't even know. Make all of that centered so it's nice and, you know, nice. I can probably get a font. Retro. Sheesh. Let me just have a look at font. Ooh, see, wait, I like that. Wouldn't that be kind of cool having the font like that? Maybe I'd use this. I don't know. How do I get that? Can I get that one in particular? Let me extract. Yeah. Aha, so I want the end. So fonts. Yeah, well, oh, you do like the top one. You prefer this. I just don't know if it'd be a bit hard to see on like a screen. You get me? Maybe it won't though. Maybe I'll have a try. All right, I and N. That's what I want. I mean, this one's terrible. I don't know why. It just looks too. It looks too nice. Okay. So these are my fonts. I do then have to make them TMP. This. Yeah. Nice. Boom shakalaka. So then we can have a little look anyway and compare. Oh wait, to be fair, I might like that. Just from afar, it does look pretty good. Now, if you make the text white and background black, it's probably fine. 67 points. You have 67k? Sheesh. What do I even have? Oh, I can't look. I swear I have like nothing good anymore. I keep meaning to add more stuff. Because I haven't in ages. Actually, like, wasted. "12-hour stream? Wait." I see. I don't know if my mum. I mean, maybe I can keep it on. I don't know if my mum would want to do a stream though. And I don't even know what I'd stream with my mum. I could maybe try and get her on like the survival server, but I think I'd have to buy her a Minecraft account. I'm not even gonna lie. But maybe it'd be good for testing. To be fair, I would use it for testing. Genuinely, like, I just need like another Minecraft account and like another. Well, my mum has like a. Do you know like those, like a monitor with like a PC all built in? Because that's what she has, and they're actually kind of cool. But I need something like that to be able to like test Minecraft on. They call it Valorant? No, not an iMac. It's Windows, but it has everything built in. I don't know what they're called. Wait, I just realized I spelled that wrong. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna look into it, but yeah, they do. They're actually pretty cool. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna leave the background. I feel like that's how they kind of did it in arcades as well. But it might also make it look a bit 3D. I don't know if I like that. I guess I'll just find out. It should be alright. Okay, so retro arcade, do we like that? Hold on, let me... Yeah, no, I'll just turn it off. Actually, no, I will size it down. And then I'll turn it off. Okay, and I'll create like a duplicate and then we can compare. I don't know. I kind of like how this one's just nice and flat and you can read it. But this one does look a bit more retro. But I feel like it'd also be animated, you know? If it was Apple's thing. I think it is like a bit Apple's, isn't it? Maybe they started it. I'm not sure though. I don't know. I kind of prefer this because I'd kind of do that for every other one, you know? Like I don't think I'd have it like that. So maybe I don't go for this one and I go for this one. You get me? Trust, I think that's a good idea. Let me cook and you will be amazed. This one. Okay. So that should be good. I'll just keep it up there for now. Maybe make it a bit bigger, like 90. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then let me go back. So I don't really need any copyright stuff. So I guess then all I gotta do is just make these. I still don't really know what I'm doing with that. Like, so what I mean is, hold on, let me add that. Oh wait, that's so much smaller. Interesting. So like this. What's your favorite British slang? That's actually difficult. I don't know. I feel like I use in it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's British, no? And I feel like I use that probably the most. Maybe top 3 is better. Oh, even then, I don't know. Hold on. Let's have a little look. British. Ooh. Lad. I do not use lad. Lad, you are insane. Highly. What? Oh, Slack. Wait. What are we talking about? Slang. Oh my god. Sheesh. Mate. I don't really use mate. Bloke. I don't use bloke. Knackered. What? That's a British thing? That's insane. So, bro, that is not. Quid is so valid. Wait, what? Oh, quid. I don't know. I don't mind using it, to be fair. It does sound. I feel like now whenever I say pound, I sound so posh. You know? It's like 20 quid is so much easier as well than saying 20 pound. I don't know why, it just is. The thing is, isn't quid kind of like a universal thing? Is that not just... I swear you can also say it. Or is there something else? I swear I've heard like American people say it as well. Yeah, I know, right? Taking the piss is pretty good. Chuffed. I don't really use that. Dodgy. No way, that's British slang. I think quid is only British pounds. Don't listen to Americans. Okay. Taking the piss. I mean, just off of these, that would definitely be like 3rd place. That would be 2nd, and then I'd probably do in it first. Hold on, let's have a look. Ace? What? A load of tosh. Adam and Eve. I'm pretty sure they're just a bunch of people. Okay, what the hell? This is a terrible website. They do not know what slang is. Okay. Yes, we got the good stuff. Bloke? No. Lad? No. Bonkers? Not really. Yo, Panda. Quid? Alright, so quid is pretty good. Quid is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it sounds good. But you can practice languages on this website? Where am I from? Tandem? Okay. Gobsmacked. Sheesh, you know that's British. Bevy. Okay. I swear no one says that. I lost the plot, and that's not bad. Taking the piss is better though. Pissed. Cuppa. Yeah. I don't know. Because, yeah, I mean, it's usually for like tea. And like I like tea, but I feel like no one around me likes tea as much as I like tea. Everyone else would rather drink a coffee, but I'm just not that kind of guy, you know. Like I don't mind coffee. I prefer cold coffee to hot. I'm not even gonna lie. Call me crazy, call me nuts, Cold coffee is better. Throwing a wobbly though. Who the hell is that? Bloody. I do use well, I don't use it that often anymore. That used to be my go-to word. I swear. It was before like I started saying like proper bad words, you know? Swear words. Mild, yeah. Like I suppose it's kind of mild. I always thought it was just kind of chill. But you know. Can't be asked. Yo, I use this one a lot. I can't be asked with a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's actually such a good one. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's actually so good. Alright, hold on. Right, let's have a little look. So we got quid. We got, hold on, I'm not gonna do that there. I'm gonna do it in Discord and I'm gonna copy it. Who the hell is messaging me? Huh. What? Okay, some randos you're messaging me on Discord that I think was trying to scam me ages ago. Quid. Wait, what is this? I missed that one? Interesting. Lost the plot. Taking the piss. W1. Cuppa, nah. Bloody ain't bad. I just feel like bloody isn't really British though, isn't it? Can't be arsed is a good one. But it's not even can't be asked. It's can't be asked. You know? Like, they've done it wrong. That's not even the full slang. It's like C-A-R-N-T. Not even... Maybe an apostrophe. But, like, they miss an R in there. Fiver ain't as good as quid. I feel like that's just... You're just adding an R. Like, what? And 10... Oh, it's the same thing. What? Mug? Oh, wait, mug is so good. Oh my god. Wait, I completely forgot about mug. Holy. Oh. Yo, wait, that's actually crazy, Paul. Chav, I don't think I've ever used. I don't think I've ever said chav. Git is... Git's pretty funny, but I don't know. You're almost making someone like... You're as stupid as a fly, you know? It's kind of... Or at least that's how I interpret it. Absolutely, like, very exactly. So hang off. Sheesh. Sod ain't bad. I don't know, it's kind of mid though. Muppet. I like Muppet, but I don't feel it doesn't feel British, or at least not like chavvy British, you get me? I don't know, I do like Muppet though. I prefer mug. Pratt and Nosh. Why is it just a fish and chips thingy here? What? Buzzing, pied off. What? Pied off? Wow. I mean, no wonder I've never heard that one. I don't even go in for it in the first place. Bev, crack on. To crack on. No way, that's British. Sheesh. Gutted. That as well? Do people not just say they're gutted? What? Blimey. Blimey's pretty good. I like Blimey. I don't think it takes it though. I'm still thinking others. Cork up. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Never heard gutted? No way. Well, yeah, I mean it's basically explained there, but sheesh. Right, like again, I don't use lots of these anymore. I don't feel like I hear them that much. But like they used to be, I swear, all the time. Absolutely gutted. In it. Ooh! In it, bro. In it. It's gotta be so good. It's gotta be number one. Cracking minging. Oh, minging is actually like I quite like it, but it's not even that easy to say. You know, like properly. Like I feel like I almost have like a speech impediment when I'm saying it. So I think just for that, it can't go on the list. You get me? Waffling about. Wait, kerfuffle. Wait, have we already gone? Oh shit, I missed kerfuffle. Kerfuffle's not bad. Again, I just don't really hear it anymore. And it sounds too posh. You get me? Cracking. That has a kind of second meaning, but you know. Surely you know about the second meaning. Proper. To nick. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Faffing around. Wait, that's all they got? Nah. I swear there's more. Okay, well, my top ones... Hold on. Oh, sheesh. My top ones are these. I think that's a pretty good list. Top pins. See, the thing is, that's the thing. I think there's so many, like, especially sport slang. There's so much more. If anything, I genuinely think my number one has got to be in it. I think that's got to be the number one, you know? Quid, to be fair, I'd probably take that off. It's just not that good for, like, everything else. Hold on, let me look and make it a little bit nice, you know? Number two. Genuinely, like, if can't be asked is actually a British thing. I feel like if you actually say it that way as well, it's just, it's so good, you know? And it relates to me so much because I can't be asked with a lot. Taking the piss, I like it, but it's not up there. Genuinely, I think mug should be number 3. I don't use it much anymore, and I don't hear it much anymore. But it's just, you know, it's just, it just feels right. Calling someone a mug, it just feels right. And like it kind of relates to them because it's like, you know, you're basically calling them someone that you can just push around and just annoy, which you kind of can do with a mug, you know, like you can do anything with it in a way. You get me? Like you can pick it up and throw it around. It's basically the same thing, just human terms. Exactly. This is the top 3 terms. I think that's pretty good. I mean, maybe there's more. There's probably more. But nah, to be fair, not bad. Not bad. I don't mind that. Shit, what the hell just happened there? Okay. What is this person saying? It has been. It's been a long time for real. Bro, why is this guy? Why are they saying it's been a long time? When they were trying to get me to buy something. Okay, whatever. Okay, anyway, let's get back to game dev, eh? Lots of sports ones, bro. I swear there is. I can't think of any, but I know there is. Okay, so what do we think about 60 font? Maybe even 50. I think a little bit smaller goes a bit crazy. So, I guess then if we just go like Pac-Man. Is Pac-Man like that? I don't know. Right, I swear it is. I'll go with it. Oh no, because I bet they didn't even have like the dash. So maybe it's like a Pac-Man like that. Yeah. Okay, okay, they're all caps, but whatever. So, should I have a background on the screen? You think I should? So it's actually like a screen, not just like a nothing. Or do you mean like a retro sunset picture? But then are you then thinking that I should have it the same for all of them? Because, you know, if I'm going to be having multiple of these, so then we got like, to be fair as well, I don't know why I've called it retro arcade. I might as well just say arcade, because then like for like PlayStation I'll be like PS1 or something like that, you know. But yeah, so what, and then you think other ones for other things? You get me? What? Oh, huh. See, I don't get what that does. What does doing shift do? Eh. Okay, so that actually takes it there. Ooh, I like that. Oh, shoot. Huh! Why does it keep doing that? What? Oh, wait. Ah, right, okay, I get it, I get it. Wait, it's bright white though. Arcade. Oh, I don't know though. It looks kind of ass. You got a multiple? Yeah. No. So this is gonna be like the arcade machine. So again, like they look really bland, but ideally I'd want like almost like decals on the side. You know, like how arcade machines like have them. Like this, kind of on the side. It'll kind of be like all, not exactly even like that. It'll kind of almost have like, I was thinking, I swear, yeah, almost like this on the side. Something like that would be kind of cool. You know, just like a bunch of like characters or games like that are meant to be on that console, or in this case, an arcade machine. You know, all kind of on the side, kind of almost showing you kind of a bit into what it would be. What I also need to do is like up here, then it would also have like some nice kind of text also showing what it is, maybe with some colors and small characters, like the most important. You get me? So like on the arcade machine, it'll be like Pac-Man, maybe Donkey Kong or whatever. I don't know. I never played on arcades, but stuff like that. And then on here, this would be that. But I don't know. I suppose it makes sense to kind of have that. Otherwise, it looks like it's just the same color. But I'd turn it down a little bit. Maybe it's like that. Or 27, 27, 27. Wait, that's... Why did that just say, wait a minute? I like as well, we have a matte screen, so there's no glare. You get me? Like, you turn it off, you get glare from the lights. Turn it on, no glare. That's pretty cool. You can have a flipper and just copy your flipping game. Yeah. Game over. How, I don't understand. How is that gonna help? How was streaming over there? It's going all right. I swear, were they even a streamer? Why do they always say over there? I'm also a streamer. Okay. How about your streaming? It's definitely like a 45-year-old man, but whatever. Maybe it's their slang over there. Wait, true. Okay, but anyway, do we think that looks good? I think the colors look nice. And it looks a little bit more normal than like just the text appearing. You get me? So, oh shoot. So it'd be like, wait. So it'd be like that. Oh, wait. Okay, no, anyway, I do agree, to be fair, it looks so much better with the image. Otherwise, it just looks like it's part of the screen. That looks kind of weird. Okay, so we've... Oh my god, leave me alone. Everything is moving fine, for real. Oh, wait. Is that for, like, FR for real? Is that... Oh my god. What's it called when he's short a word? Why am I thinking like antonyms or something? I don't even think that's a word. Oh my god. But anyway, is that slang? I feel like it's not British though, because it's just used everywhere online. That's the thing, like, isn't most slang just used online then? So it's not really British? Well, I suppose it is though, because it's said not online a lot. I don't know. Yeah, for real, innit? Sheesh. Alright, Pac-Man. What other games are there? Games exclusive to retro arcade machines. Ninja Baseball Batman. Sorry? This does not look like Batman. Oh yeah. Yeah, I swear you can type whole sentences in abbreviations. Oh my god, thank you. Used to be so popular. I swear they still are. But no, I swear, like or like that, how they're like, I get it online every now and then. It's like only black people understand this, and it's just this like, or like only black families know this, and it's just things that are always said. You get me? Right. And I'm just like, oh, what could all these letters mean? And then I go in the comments and it's like, wow, that really makes sense. Okay, this does not look like Batman, I'm not gonna lie. Popular arcade games. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. What am I even thinking about? Space Invaders and Donkey Kong. Oh wait, we literally have a little thing. Street Fighter. What? Yo, why is... I thought Pac-Man was top. That's actually surprised me. That's actually surprised me a lot. Street Fighter. What? Yeah. Bro, you don't know about Miss Pac-Man. Look, she's like all pink and goofy like that. But it's literally just the same game, I think. It's just different colours. I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't even know. Like, what the hell? Definitely someone gooned that. Alright, let's just add a bunch of things then. You've never seen Miss Pac-Man? I don't blame you, to be fair. I swear there's just like... I don't know. Okay, so like what I'm thinking... Do I just do that? So I add a bit of text and then that shows up? Or do I do it differently? That's probably the best way. And then I could almost make this like flash, you know? Whoops. Hello? Okay. Sheesh. She control... Yeah, that's what I don't know. Or... sheesh, I don't even know. Wait, what if I try this? Hold on. I don't know why I didn't think to do this just before. Let me add a button. Where's button? Button. Let me make it a bit bigger. Whoa. This is not the final design. Let me just go see if it even works. Because if I could just click the button, maybe that's what I do. Because there is a race cast and everything already built in. I just don't know if it'll work. Okay, never mind. Ooh! So that'll be kind of good. You can zoom in so you can see it a bit easier. So that turns on whenever this is plugged in. So that gets plugged in, and then you can go up to it, and then you can like click it, you know, like it's a touch screen. That makes sense. How do I do that? Sheesh. That's the main problem. But I think I can get it from my previous game. Because that's basically what I did. So hold on, let me go into the deep, dark depths of stuff. I should really make a backup as well. Where is it? Space group. Okay. Assets. Me. Scripts. Audio controls. Input. Interact area. I think that's it. Oh, I already have it. Okay, genuinely, I need to go toilet. hold on. Maybe let me start a backup. Oh my god, I really gotta do that. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me close that. Popular arcade games. Yo, I'm gonna actually. What the fuck? Last credit. Backups. Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a minute. Yo, good. Oh my god, we're already like 38% done. Garnet? Hello. Hello. Did you see where Garnet's gone? Has he left? Oh, you're back. Or is it right in front of my face? Anyway. Yeah, because you can kind of see now. Hold on, if I zoom in on the stream. Oh my god, I'm big. Yo, you can like see in the background his new hoops. Don't they look cool? He's got a hoop so he can like swing around and all. The egg cartons? No. The egg cartons. Yeah, these things. And you can go around these, and then like up here at the top, there's a hide. So he can go and like sleep up there if he wants to. But like at some point, I'm gonna be getting like another one of the, you can kind of see it here, this kind of net. I'm gonna be getting another one that kind of goes all the way across here and kind of covers most of this area. And then I do also currently have a couple of these bridges, which look kind of cool. But the thing is, I'm not using them yet because I'd have to screw them in anyway, because it's wood, so it won't stick on, and it won't even hold his weight anyway with these. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space. Like, these aren't even that big. These are pretty small. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna use them for Opal's tank, the gecko. But at the same time, I don't know where for in hers either, so I don't know. 73% done. Can he reach up there? He can. I had a video yesterday. I had a couple. Oh my god, I'm being messaged by everyone. Oh shit, I was meant to... Where is my... Oh, I didn't set one. I might actually have to go off the stream in a minute because I forgot I need to ring the vets. My god, is he eating? No way. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like. I completely forgot I was meant to. I thought I set a reminder. I've completely forgotten. Well, I was meant to ring the vets. Because we've had like an animal been brought in that isn't very well, but it could be like something that can spread. Hold on, let me try get what I'm thinking. If I go big screen, actually no, I'll go face cam in a minute. I'll send to myself because this is such a cool app. Where is it? Yeah. And just like that, I've downloaded a video from my phone. That is sick. I love this thing. Look at him, bro. Look at him. You got all the way up there. You can even see the hide a little bit. This is probably not the highest quality you've ever seen with a snake. How did he get up there? Bro, I just tell you, he's that good. You can see like my whole room as well. Yeah. Alright, bro, I swear they're so inaccurate. Look at him, bro. Look at him going. But isn't that such a cool hide to have all the way up there? Just a bit annoying. That kind of like this thing here. So my UVB light. The guard for it is kind of right in the way. It's like I could literally move it like a couple of centimeters or like rotate it ever so slightly and it'll be fine. But that kind of blocks it, so then I can't get this out because that should be. But why does my hair look so weird? I need a haircut, bro. My barber cancelled. But yeah, like you're meant to be able to slide this out, but this gets blocked like around here. So if I literally rotated it, like just so this bit was like around here instead, I genuinely think it would slide out. It's such a, but this is like the only place I can put it. Maybe I could have put it over here, but I think the same thing happened. So I think it's instead this all is too long. You get me? Okay, anyway, I really need to ring the vet. So what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna ring the vets. What do I even do? Maybe I'll just turn my face cam off. And just hold on. Notepad. Yummy. Can I just do this? Oh my god, wait, this is so good. Yes. How do I open image in a new tab? That is not what I wanted to do. How do I do it? How do I do it? No. I don't know how to do it. Wait, is it tab? No. Is it that? No. Is it that? No. Is it that? You know what? That's good enough. I will be right back. Okay. Enjoyed the music, I guess. I'll put it on a bit louder. I'm gonna blow your ears out. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, so that's all booked. Hello. I am back. I just need to put it in here. And then I can continue with... Oh, wait, the backup's done. Nice. Number 4. What the fuck? Unity. At 10 a.m. Nice. If I do that. Okay, perfect. I can talk to people tonight about that. But at least I got it booked. That's good. Yeah, we're having a bit of an issue at the moment at work. It's not going too well. But I'm hoping that with a little bit of vet help, it should all be sorted. Anyway, so what was I? Oh yeah, I was doing this. So let me go to scripts again. Open this. So what I think I'm going to have to do is basically do what I did in my... Again, I don't think I did it on the stream, but basically I created like a raycast which would basically act like a mouse, but I'm hoping I could try and do it from like the crosshair instead this time, so it's not even like you get like put on there. Like, I don't know, again, I don't think I did it on stream, so I can't really have that as an example. But raycast, haha. This. I don't remember any of it though. How to make a Unity raycast so you can interact with World Space UI without with a crosshair. Shoosh, I actually misspelled crosshair. I'll move around the screen. Keyboard or joystick? Emma Ewert's post. Answered. I'm intended to figure out. Okay. Equals a pause. Update cursor position. And this function simply attach this to the event system game in your object in your scene and deactivate the standard input module. What the hell is the standard input module? No, wait. This is so good. For anyone that wants to change the button used to select. 24 days later? Is he replying to that? What does that mean? Or is it in 24 days this comment going to be posted? No, okay, it's in 2017. Oh, this is all like ages ago still. I thought this was like ago. All of it's later. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, this is so old though. I want something new. How to interact with WorldSpace UI with a crosshair. It's Unity WorldSpace UI. Yeah! Wait, this is literally what I want.
Welcome back to another technical video. Today we're going to be going through your question, answering it, and hope.
Okay. Why was he outside? Literally, that's what I'm saying. I've tried to interact with WorldSpace UI as the first person controller when we were elected locked WorldSpace UI character. Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I want. Cursor is locked. Ooh. Really? What? So 2 times speed is so funny. And when a graphic I see outside again. Okay. Solution 2. During a submit handler. What is this music? When you're doing the submit handler. Bro, this is yapology. This does not give anything. Yeah, no wonder it only has 159 views. Never mind. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Wait, that actually looks good. Yeah.
Welcome back. I'm sure I have created this UXML panel for the demo. It has a label to show the name, a slider to show how hungry the rabbits are, and a button to feed them a treat. I also have some basic styling set up via these USS classes. These are mostly using the Unity predefined classes to style the slider. Let's jump back into the main editor for the next step. Now we need a new UI document. As you can see, I have a UI document already set up, but this is for my Screenspace UI. For every WorldSpace UI component that you want to display in your world, you are going to need a new game object with its own UI document. So to create that, we'll go over to the hierarchy, right click, go down to UI Toolkit,
9 minutes.
select UI document, and I'm going to call this Rabbit Stats.
Okay, got a long ass video here.
Now I'm going to move this to a position that I know is going to be visible in my game view.
You're gonna dip? No worries, Irons. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the luck as
And give
well.
it a rotation.
I can always guarantee I'll be on Valorant in like half an hour.
And next, I'm going to drag
Have a good day.
my panel into the visual tree asset section. As you can see, this is now showing up in our game view. It's still set up as a screen space UI. To change that, we're going to need to create ourselves a new panel settings object. So in our project, right click, create, go to UI Toolkit, and get a new panel settings asset. We're going to name this World Space Settings. Now in the inspector, we can see there's a lot of options. The one we care about here is render mode. We're going to change this from screen space overlay to world space. There's a few settings that it's not quite styled correctly. Now that we've added these panel settings, we do have some new controls that we can modify. Fab out of the UI document game object, and I've set up a script that will attach a copy of that clone to each of my rabbits here. As you can see, the UI is displaying nicely. However, a lot of the time they are backwards or angled in such a way that you can't read or interact with them very easily.
Yeah.
So to fix that, we're going to create a new script which we can attach to our UI prefab that will make sure that our UI is always going to be facing the camera. So to do that, go to our project space, create new monobehavior script, and we'll call this UI face camera, and we'll open that up. In this script, we don't need much. The first thing I'm going to provide is a serialized field. This is going to be, and the only other thing that we need to handle here is do a dot up or component. So say to roll it in the Z axis, then the UI would follow the camera and you would always see everything orientated in that fashion. We can even go and click on our UI, try and reduce the hunger of some of our rabbits.
Bro, I could have watched that whole 9-minute thing and it wouldn't have said anything. Wait, is that 2017? Like, bro, I need something recent, please. Maybe this still not bad.
In this set of videos, we're going to take a look at creating a Gatling gun turret that points towards our mouse position and follow through with creating a decal system for our bullet holes and optimizing it through the use of object pooling. Coming up.
Okay, hold on. Let me just go search on YouTube instead of Google, because I don't think this is going to be good. Yeah. Maybe I do that. Animating crosshairs could be interesting. Alright, let's watch this. If I can't find the thing, I might just leave.
Set up a quick little UI reticle for your first-person controller. So if you're ready to get started, let's go. So in my last tutorial, I put together a first-person interaction that I can then interact with the world. Now, the problem that I have is I don't know where the raycast is being fired to know what game object I'm clicking. So the way I want to do that is to go ahead and give the user some feedback. What I can do is I can easily just create a UI and a UI image canvas, and I'm just going to call this UI. Inside of it, I have an image set up to be the appropriate size and everything. It's a scalar component. And I want to change this from a constant of different screen sizes. The other thing is I need to have a reference resolution. So you can see that that white box then got bigger because it sets the reference resolution as 800 by 600. I want to go ahead and make that bigger. So because I'm setting this up as a desktop or console type game, I want to go ahead and change this to be 1920 by 1080. So you can see that box then goes smaller. And I'm also going to choose the screen match mode. I'm going to change this to expand. If a monitor is really, really big, then we're accommodating and stretching to that size. So we've got that set up. The other thing that I want to do here is the image. So the cool thing is it's right in the center of the screen, and that's exactly where our raycast is being fired. So we can use that as the point 10 pixels by 10 pixels. And we can see that there. You can change the color. You can also add a sprite to it if you want to add a crosshair or some other kind of element to it. But I'm just going to leave it by default as this. And then I'm also going to change the color. So let's maybe just change this to maybe a nice yellow color or maybe a red orangey color, depending on what your game scene. If we get to a play now, you can see that's the center point, and that is where my raycast is being fired. So I'm clicking and nothing's happening. If I go over and then click on my chest, boom, we are now interacting with that game object because we know where our raycast is being fired.
Wait, so did he do...
There's a simple UI for your player interaction. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial and it's something you can use for your game. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and that little bell.
Hold on, first person. Interact with...
In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at Unity's Starter Assets first-person character controller. So this is an asset that in this tutorial, I'm going to set up our first-person character controller to have a raycast interaction. That way it can interact with anything that's in our scene, and it'll send a message to that game object so that game object can then do something. So if you're ready to get started, let's go. Action, easily go to mouse with my player manager, a new event.
Wait, so that's just no code? What? That's a thing in Unity. Interesting. Still don't really help me though. Just tell me how.
Today we're going to take a dive into Unity 6.2's World Space UI. You can see on the screen here I've got Scene View open. It'll look a little annoying problem. I'm going to have a new section here for Cinemachine. Here we can have a reference to the Cinemachine Input Axis Controller. In the Start method we can find a reference to that component because it's nested under the player prefab on the FreeLook camera. Then if we come down to our Show and Hide methods, all we have to do is either disable that controller or enable it. Of course, just like all the features we're going to add today, can make this more robust if you're having to handle multiple enemies, multiple panels. But for now, this will disable the orbiting of our FreeLook camera whenever the panel is visible. Now, when we enable this component, let's check to see if we've got a reference to the button. If we do, let's remove all listeners. Then let's add a listener to the onClick event that will just log something to the console that includes the name of this component. Quick sanity check. Let's make sure that orbiting stops. Yep, looks good. And what happens when I click the button now? No problem. We can see we're getting a few messages out in the log here. So that's a little bit more user-friendly, I think. If I move away, I should be able to start orbiting the camera again. So as soon as the canvas becomes hidden, we should...
Genuinely, I don't know. I might just end stream here. I kind of got to go anyway. And I'm just going to do this in my own time. Hopefully I can do this like right after stream. I don't know. But yeah, I really want this to work. It seems like I'm actually just going to rip all the code from my previous project and just use that instead. But hopefully that won't be too difficult. I don't know. I'll just have to think about it. Anyway, I'm going to end stream there. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, I'll be live again on Sunday for, I think, Support Valorant. So yeah, that'll be good. Anyway, thank you for watching.